Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley. That's just like me hailing to him because, like, Jesus Christ. This man had a double-double. Continuing to look like a beast. Not human. Not fair. And it has been a joy to watch. Also, can we give Isaac Curro a shout out? Isaac Curro is a beast. I love this cat. Lowry marketing. I mean, he didn't hit anything, but, it's good to start to see him. I think he's just shaking off the rust. Darius Garland, love the cat. And we saw a little bit of Lamar Stevens, who we haven't really seen. Gonna have to edit that. Ricky Rubio has been great, And I think it has been fun to watch. But, like, if you think about it, like, look, Lowry marketing is, I think, a key part of this team. Like, I mean, he's only played 12 games so far, and then, like, the last 4, he's been averaging 20, shooting 50 and 40, and, like, 100% from the free throw line. So he's been doing good in the last 4 games besides this previous game against the Heat. But, look, I'm also recording this, like, near the middle of the 4th, but I want to hear your thoughts down below. I like this team because, like, look, I wish Dylan Windler would play. Can someone tell me why Dylan Windler doesn't play? Because he's kind of like the perfect wing for them, in my opinion, off the bench, if they ever want to move on from Jetty Osman to replace Jetty Osman and to back up a Curro. Am I wrong for thinking that? I just really like him as a small forward right there. He's a good rebounder. He's a good three-point shooter, or at least he was in college, I know. And, like, even on this year, he's shooting 39% on, the attempts he's taken. So, someone tell me. What do you guys think of the Belmont kid? But for a team that, they're missing players with their injury, Colin Sexton's out for the season. Jetty didn't play tonight. And look, the fact that I know Miami Heat didn't have Bam Adebayo, and they're not 100%. But the fact that they really went with an 8-man rotation and they didn't even play, like, I just feel like this is a team that they showed, like, hey, we can hit the three-point shot. We have a lot of shooters. Like, we'll go big. Jared Allen and Evan Mobley will control the boards. Like, they'll have double-doubles basically every freaking night, okay? And Evan Mobley's starting to get that strap down. Like, he's hitting three-pointers, so people better be scared because he's kind of wet from out there as of late. So when you think about that, you're just like, damn, this team is actually pretty freaking good, and it's kind of weird. And it works because the 3 towers they have, Darius Garland, and even now without Colin Sexton there, they're able to have success. And Isaac Curro being out there, and you're saying, damn, they have technically 2 non-shooter 3-point shooters in Jared Allen and Isaac Curro, and then they got Evan Mobley, Garland, and Lowry marketing, and it's working. It's working when a lot of people say it shouldn't, and I think it's because it shows that rebounding and interior defense are key in the NBA. Because if you tell them, be this with you, they're basically telling teams, you're not going to score inside with us easy. It's going to be hard. So you're going to have to beat us by being a good 3-point shooting team and try to out-rebound us. But it's pretty hard to out-rebound 2 goddamn 7-footers. Basically 3 7-footers on the floor at times. And that's why they're having success, okay? Like, I think people don't realize, like, how good this team is and what they're capable of. I think that at this point, we're not even in question this is a playoff team. And first off, JB Bickerstaff is a good coach. I think people just have, like, neglected the fact. Because didn't he coached in New York for a season? Correct me if I'm wrong. I know Dave Fizdale did, but JB Bickerstaff was fired rather quickly from his last job. And I think that's part of the reason why people didn't like him. It was the Memphis Grizzlies. He was in the Memphis Grizzlies for 2 years. Sorry, it was not the New York Knicks. And before that, I knew he was the Houston Rockets intern. But he got fired rather quickly from the Memphis Grizzlies, even though during the second season he was actually building it up. I mean, Taylor Jenkins did do a good job. And I think JB Bickerstaff has shown, like, he's learned how from, the Houston Rockets. They're an analytic-based team, and he has shown the ability of being a good coach at, like, taking the trends, what's successful in the NBA, and applying it to have success with his teams, which, like, a lot of people, that's an underrated skill of, like, that people do not think about whatsoever in today's NBA. So he's a good coach, and he's got that blue chip, blue collar work ethic instilled in his team that I think a lot of people, I think it's definitely something people miss. Like, it's definitely not a common trait you see anymore. So, hey, I want to say, I really do think it's a good coach, and this is a great team that people need to start paying attention to because they're going to be in the playoffs. And I think people need to put them on their radar. I want to hear your thoughts down below. Am I wrong? Am I overhyping this team? And, like, is this me being overzealous? I hope it isn't, but, like, let me hear your thoughts down below, guys. That's basically it.